Back to CW Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie here,
Good morning.
along with somebody who has been on the music scene around here in central Iowa for about 45 years or so, Jackie. This guy's played with a lot of different bands. Rich Richmond is joining us in studio right now. And boy, you've had a chance to perform with a lot of very talented people.
I certainly have.
Yeah.
I've been really blessed. Had a talent early on in life and kind of took it and ran with it, and had the opportunity to cross the paths with some very talented musicians locally and nationally, a little bit here and there. And you know, 45 years is a long time. Done a lot of really cool things. Met some very interesting people, and some of them are still lifelong friends, and some of us have passed on, and so on and so forth. And you know, like I said, 45 years is a long time. I'm just kind of calling this a sabbatical, because when you're a musician, you never really ever quit.
Right.
So it's in your blood, it's in your heart, it's in your soul. So you got to take it and run with it.
And rock and roll is in your roots.
Absolutely.
And you said you sat back and you decided that you wanted to do something with your passion of more than 4 decades. And you are going to be combining some rock and roll with a very worthwhile cause. And it's coming up a week from Saturday. It's the reason we're telling you about it now, so you can make some plans for this. And this is a concert to benefit the Food Bank of Iowa. Tell us a little bit about this.
That is correct. Obviously, everybody's familiar with the Food Bank of Iowa. And 172,000 people right here in our own state rely in one way or the other for the Food Bank of Iowa.
Right.
And people that are just in need of a little extra help. And we thought, what a worthy cause, you know, a little smaller scale here. So I named this a music celebration and Thanksgiving. So it's kind of a three-purpose deal. Obviously, the music celebration is what we'll get to in talking about the concert. And then the Thanksgiving is the musicians I'm going to have on stage, that they can say thanks to their families, thanks to everybody that's supported them throughout the years, supported us on stage throughout the years. And the giving part is all the contributions, or I should say ticket sales from this concert, are going to go back right to the Food Bank of Iowa.
And this is perfect timing. This is the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. What a perfect time for that. So it's a really cool thing. And a little bit of a story here. I started playing professionally in 1973.
Okay.
A long time ago.
And what did you play?
I'm a drummer by trade, and I became a vocalist also. And so I was known as the singing drummer, and had a lot of success doing that over the years. And ironically, the venue that we're at is very cool. It's a new thing that's happening. And I went to Franklin Junior High right here in Des Moines. Now, that school opened in 1951, and when Des Moines Public Schools sold it in 1979, it sat empty, I think, for a couple of years, and then First Federated Church bought that, and it morphed into Des Moines Christian. Okay. And they have since left the facility. And in May of this year, 2018, a gentleman by the name of Jeff Young bought the campus, if you will. And he is turning this into a multi-purpose venue that is kind of like a gold mine, if you will. There's a company by the name of McMennon's Properties out of Oregon and Washington that has done the same thing over the years. They've taken schools and churches, repurposed them there without destroying their infrastructure and so on and so forth. So he's got, it's a mixed-use concept. The beauty about this is almost what we would call a plug and play, walk in and you're ready to go. There are 2 auditoriums in this building, because obviously being a school and a church and so on and so forth. So the small auditorium that we're going to be in is a 550-seat venue, and lush seats, fully carpeted. It's just a gorgeous room. But on the back side of the building, a lot of people don't realize that we have a 4,500-seat venue that will become an entertainment venue a little ways down the road.
Nice.
And,
Didn't know about that.
Yeah. Jeff is going to, and his team are going to do a really remarkable job there. So that's a little ways down the road here. But
look forward to that.
Back to where we're doing is
it's a concert, right?
This is a concert.
And this is kind of exciting because you're playing some music I think people are really going to get behind.
That is correct. So this is a 3-component concert, if you will. Opening the show is going to be a young man from here in Des Moines that I think he's probably been on your show. Igor Demetrenko is going to be opening the show with an acoustic set. and doing some cover materials and some of his original stuff, so some really good stuff there. And then me and the old guys, the experienced guys, as you can say, we're put together a little project here, and we're known as Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester.
So I'll let you think about that, where that came from.
Okay.
And
You know where that
why
came
that's
from, Adam's
why that's
family.
so cool.
Okay.
And so we're going to do a little bit, and we're going to reminisce about some material that we've done over the years. I also need to mention that some of the guys that are going to be in my little band here are Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members.
Okay.
We've even got one gentleman on stage that is a 2-time inductee. So
Nice.
so got some upper echelon, you know. So I got a large bar for me to hit. What I'm saying. So then after we get done with that, I ran into these gentlemen here earlier this summer. And the name of their band is called Fallin, and they're a tribute to Tom Petty. And Tom Petty sold over 80 million records in his career, and tragically we lost him last year. And these guys have been doing this for a little over a decade. They have traveled all over the nation doing their show. And just last month they were honored to be at Tom Petty's birthday celebration in his home city of Gainesville, Florida.
Wow.
Thousands and thousands of people came to this, even people from all over the world, because of that diehard Tom Petty fans. So we are really honored to have them step up and say, yes, we can do that, because a member of their band has a heart deeply for food banks. And one of the things that he does when they go into cities is to get with the local food banks and see what they can do to help.
And so that's what they're going to do this time around.
This is exactly what they're doing.
That is perfect for them. And and you want to talk about a tribute band? This is definitely a tribute band. Go and get a sample of what they sound like.
Absolutely.
Folks, now remember,
absolutely.
This is Fallin. Take a listen. Is really good. Oh my gosh!
Yes, exactly. You close your eyes and
I'm getting goosebumps just listening to that.
His sound is like dead on. Okay, so how do we get tickets to this coming up next weekend?
You can get these tickets through Tickly, tickly.co. It's on the website through Tickly. It's also on Franklin Junior High's Facebook page. It's also on the Food Bank of Iowa. So all the links are right there.
Perfect.
Tickets are $25 for general admission, and we also have some $50 VIP tickets as a meet and greet right after their show.
Nice.
And now that's up through the day of the show. And the day of the show, the tickets are going to increase to $30 for general admission and $55 for that. We would prefer to people get them through Tickly, but we will be able to get the tickets at the door if absolutely necessary. So, I forgot one thing, very important part. We do have a silent auction with some very, very cool items from some local businesses that have stepped forward can give a small contribution to what we can do to help support the food bank right here in Iowa.
Wonderful.
Love it.
Well, thank you for what you're doing. This sounds like a lot of fun coming up a week from Saturday, folks. So thank you, sir, and wish you the very, very best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, there
Come to the show.
Yeah.
It is not